Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Brian Young, and the camera should be working. I got my new mic, what's his name, fixed my mic, but we're going to be hooking up a different camera system. We're going to be going more tech, and I'm trying to test. I had a problem with the mic. It wasn't rebarbing. Oh my gosh, I had.
It's social distancing. That's the big problem, really, isn't it? With reopening schools, with reopening stores.
We don't need a social distance. It's the biggest crock of crap.
Remains in effect, and that's what the authorities demand. You can have a changed face of America.
Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm testing my audio.
That is so true. You know, this is a problem not just with retail space, movie theaters. It's also a problem with.
I'm trying to test my audio. So I'm going to go to my internet, your videos, because that's supposed to be live. Let's see. Okay, there. Okay, well, you guys tell me how does everything sound? I tried to fix the audio. Do you have any rebarbing?
Build the legendary Back to the Future DeLorean time machine, packed with incredible detail.
Let's see. Okay, there. Okay, well, you guys tell me how does everything sound? Well, it looks like it sounds okay. Right, well, okay, so Mark, I told you to go get some 914s, 4 of them, put them in that. And could you put all this in a bag, please? So everything is kind of going fine. I'm fine if you're fine. Mark is not fine. He's got issues. Mark has issues. And I don't know if it's because he's got a father like me that he's got issues, but he should be thanking his lucky stars that he's got a dad like me. Right, Mark? And I can't handle it, guys. I'm not going to go political today. I want to really bad. Let's see here. I need a certain. Oh, right here. Now that's too big. You know what my problem is? Can I tell you what my problem is?
Yeah, I think it definitely highlights the need for Joe Biden to pick an African-American running.
Can I tell you what my problem is?
Oh, what did I go up there for? The 914 and 913?
Oh my gosh. I said the 914.
All right, 913. We've spoken about before.
You know what my problem is, everybody? I never have the right box for the shipping. I swear I never have the right box for the shipping.
How much is all that equipment in the podcast room?
Huh?
How much is all that equipment in the podcast room?
Why?
I don't know.
$200.
$200? Really? That's cheap.
Why? Do you want to start your own podcast?
Start doing them? No, I just wondering.
Then, so why are you asking about all the camera stuff up there?
Because, I want to start gaming.
No, you're not going to start gaming.
Why?
Well, when school starts, you're not going to game at all.
I know.
Your life. Okay, I need a box.
Did I ask?
I need a box just for this stuff right here.
Are you going to have to do 2 separate ones?
See, the problem is this one right here. That is the... See, it's 12 by 12. See, everything should technically go inside of this box. This is a 12 by 12 by 8. Okay. So let's see if we flip this upside down.
I don't remember.
The problem is this Terrell is 12 by 12. Right there. Put some more paper in it. All right, fit in that box. There we go. What's this? How many times do I need to tell you to put this in a bag? I tell you, one time, I just sold another Terrell. Adam, any upgrade on the multiple camera setup coming? Yes, I am doing, what I'm trying to do is, I've got audio equipment and I have some, see, Ryan and I and my brother, we used to do a podcast. You can see some of the old broadcasts if you go onto YouTube and type in, yeah, In the Shed Podcast. Thank you, Mark. It's called In the Shed Podcast. We did about, 20 episodes of him and I talking about politics, cigars, and it's just talking, Tim and I. It was quite funny, actually. Well, we had all that equipment. It's all upstairs. And so I'm trying to think, how can I set this up with multiple cameras? And so that's what I'm thinking about for the fall, when we come in September, because, it could be a possibility. See, what I'd like to do is I've got airbrush paint. I'd like to show people how to paint. Like one day we're going to paint. One day we might make a model kit. The next day we might, tear apart an RC car. Just kind of tinker. You know what I'm saying? But I need a cameraman to follow me as I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore I need a camera that is mobile, but I can still connect it to the. I ordered this camera system on. I'll show you. Actually, I think I can show you here. I ordered this camera. I was at. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was at Toy Fair. And this guy had this camera system. He was videotaping, me at my booth, and he had this really sweet camera. Let me see if I can get that picture. How am I going to show you, though?
We're going to fight it. We the people of this country have the right to do what's necessary, not to be infringed upon, and we're here to give the people the freedom that they want, the freedoms they can.
That was this program, May 27th. The owners of the Pennsylvania diner reopening despite the shutdown. They're back with us and they'll tell us what.
Let me pop my camera off here. I have this little mobile camera. It's not a mobile thing, but it has a camera thing on it. But anyways, this is the camera that I ordered. It's the 3-axis gimbal. It has a little gimbal and everything, and then it has a tripod. It has a ton of accessories. All right, so that's what I'm getting on Thursday. So because I'm going to be traveling a lot, and next Friday we're headed to Myrtle Beach, and I'm going to do a lot of videos while I'm in Myrtle Beach. I'm going to do a morning update when I'm making breakfast. Just to keep you guys, I don't know if you want to do this. I'm just doing it because I think it's funny. If you don't, I guess that's all right. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I mean, I'm just going to do it, to have fun. So, do I need to pay for my Terrell set now? Don't want to sell out. Yes. I would buy a Terrell set now. I just sold, Mark, go get me those Terrells. Adam asked me about the Terrells. They're over here, the Skill Electric. Yeah, this is a really good set. This is the Tyrrell system by Scale Electric. And, you know, they only make so many of these. Now, I don't know how many, 3,000. So only 3,000. See, a lot of people don't understand a print run. So in China, they have a print, the minimum SQ, a minimum stock that you're going to make something. Now, I just got a hold of, matter of fact, I have to make an update. I'm buying 500 little CUDAs, and they're going to be exclusively for me. But anyways, I'm going to show this again. This is the Tyrrell, the double Tyrrell set. These are really beautiful cars. I tell you, if I could make these for HO, I would. I think this is the neatest car ever made. Just because it's got the four front wheels. To me, it looks, you know what this reminds me of? How many of you ever watched Thunderbirds? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are going. And they had a lot of weird cars. Jerry Anderson was the designer. And he, matter of fact, Penelope's pink Cadillac had a double set of wheels in the front. See, this came from that era. All right. In England, in the 60s. So this is the Tyrrells, Elf Tyrrells. And this is a box set. It comes in a plastic case like this. I did order some more. I mean, I only have a couple right now. But you know, if you don't have a set, it would be a good collection to have in your collection, that's for sure. I did find something that I had. See, I used to work for SCX, everybody knows, and I found this car. This was a prototype. I got to find it first. Where's the car that was in this case? Yeah, it's yellow, the yellow car, the yellow CUDA. Do you know where?
I remember seeing it.
It was right here. Oh, here it is.
Oh boy.
Somebody dropped it on the floor.
Wonder who could have done that.
Yeah, I wonder who could have done that. Okay, now this is a prototype. They make these things. They send a CAD file and everything, and they run a production, like maybe 50 to 100 of them, just to see, you know, is the car right? Is the car got the right colors and everything? See, there's no motor in this. There's no electronics at all. This is just a blank car. It's now the paint kind of split here, but this is a CUDA that I'd like to do for round 2. But I'd have to buy 3,000 of them. I think they'd sell. But isn't that sweet?
And the question is, do those companies who save money when you...
Isn't that cool? That's a prototype. I got a bunch of that stuff when I was with SCX. Hello? Oh, what happened? So anyways, Antoine, I would buy that car like right now.
But then look at 2 cities in Illinois that actually figured in the top 15. This kind of, we know the troubles that Illinois has had with its debt, its high pension rates, and the fact that people can't afford to live there. Rockford, Illinois, northern Illinois, lost 5% of its population since 2010, but Decatur in the central Illinois down 7%. People are leaving, no doubt. Now, So where are they leading to? I mentioned some of those states. There is a theme here. Fastest growing states around the country. Frisco, Texas. How about that? There's Frisco. Buckeye, Arizona, close to Phoenix.
Just to kind of give everybody a heads up, this weekend I'm going to my son. My birthday's on Saturday. I'll be 61 years old. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm going to my son Lincoln's up in Michigan, and then next week we will be leaving on Thursday to my favorite campground is Ocean Lake Campground in Myrtle Beach. We might leave Thursday. Can I finish this without you interrupting me? No. Unbelievable. Okay, how do you do that? That's just crazy. I tell you. So anyway, we're going to Myrtle Beach next Thursday or Friday, which we are going to be there for a week. My son Ryan is going to be doing a lot of shipping, and I'm going to be doing videos every day. I'm going to try to do one every day, every morning. This is going to be my morning update. And then when we get back, we're going to be getting back Monday night on the 29th because we have to be at Mount Rushmore on Thursday, the 3rd, because they're having this big fireworks at Mount Rushmore, and we're in the lottery. There's a lottery. There's only 1,700 spots for this big pavilion thing because President Trump is going to be there, and so we've signed up for the lottery, and we will know they're going to be pulling the lottery numbers on Friday, this Friday, to see if we're going to be able to, if we can get, we can go to Mount Rushmore. We can see. It's just they're having a special 4th of July where you can actually go and see President Trump. So, but you can still, Mount Rushmore is pretty big. You can do the pass and everything and see. It's just, if you've never been to Mount Rushmore, you got to do it because when you get close to the heads, hey, hand me Tim's picture up there. When you get close to the heads, it really sticks out because the size of them is amazing. Anyways, we were there last year. I took Mark, Lincoln, or Frankie, David, and Missy, and I took this picture. Okay, I was on one side of it, and I took this picture. And then I had my brother, I paid my brother money. You know my brother. He's the one that I'm always yelling at. Well, I paid him money to do a painting. And this is all that I've gotten out of it, is a tree. Now, let me get this straight. Tim is a great painter. If you ever want something painted, like if you want your mother or your kids painted, okay, now he's expensive. I mean, it's $300 or $500, $600 for a portrait, okay? But you're going to get your money's worth, okay? When this is finished, it will be beautiful, okay? I mean, his painting is amazing. He also painted these, okay? And I showed you these a while ago. These are different slot cars that we had, that we came out with. This was a digital car. It was a Peugeot, a black Peugeot. And these are just great. Like if you have a big racetrack and you want paintings in your racetrack, you know, my brother painted these Peugeots. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Okay, you see the digital track and everything? He did this back in 2015. And it's printed on a really nice paper, G-clay print. And then his other one, which I think is his best, and I showed this before to you guys. This is the 1956 Bel Air. And this is the black with flames, yellow flames, Aurora. This was an Aurora car, a Magna Traction, okay? he is really a great painter, and the problem with painters is they get frustrated. I wish I could have enough money where I could just allow Tim to just paint, do nothing but paint, and because he's really good at painting. I mean, just the way this tree is already coming to shape and everything, and the heads and everything. I just want to see what this looks like when it's finished, because I think it's going to be pretty amazing. Anyways, that's what's happening with my side on my end. I did get the Batman's on order, or not Batman, the Joker on order. I'll have those in on. Those were shipped yesterday. And I'll have those of Scale Electric. I'll have those either Monday or Tuesday of next week. I just bought a semi of RC cars, and right now we're offering buy one get one free on our RC cars. We have these Samurais that are normally retail of $269, which are these cars right here. Okay, these are normally $269. All right, and I have one over here. I'll bring it over here to show you. We had it outside, my son Ryan and I had this one outside testing it. We were doing videos, okay? But this thing is really a nice RC car for the price that this is $269, okay? I have to plug it in, which is important. You have to plug it in. I'm finished right now, Mark. If you want to get your room, did you get your room all cleaned up?
Yeah.
You sure that doesn't stink?
Nope.
His room stinks a lot, people.
Mom went up there.
It was pretty good. All right, later on after lunch, I'm going to need you. So just to let you know. All right, so the nice thing about this Samurai is it's a metal frame. It retailed for $269. Okay, I've got right now on ProTinkerToys.com. We have two pricings. Buy one for $189, and if you buy the one for $189, I'm going to go ahead and throw another one in for the same price for $189. You get two of these cars for $189. Now, if you want to just buy one, I'm going to knock 40% off and just give it to you for $109. I mean, these things are amazing cars. Watch. Four-wheel drive, metal frame, metal shocks, all metal shocks, components, metal frame. I mean, you can't buy something. I guarantee you can't buy a Traxxas for two of them for $189. Now, granted, I bought these on closeout, okay? But they're still, you'll have an awesome time with these with your kids. Anyways, that's the Samurai. So that's one thing that's coming in next. I'm probably beginning next week before I leave. We've got some other stuff coming in. I'm trying to finalize my order with round 2. I'm buying a 500 of the Cudas from the Brian Young. Hello?
As you can see, has tried to get through that $40 mark, but has since been slipping back again, down 2% today.
Got it. Thanks very much, Ashley Webster. Next, messages from the World Health Organization on asymptomatic virus transmission. Listen to this, please. Roll it.
It still appears to be rare that an asymptomatic individual actually transmits onward. We do know that some people who are asymptomatic or some people who don't have symptoms can transmit the virus on. I wasn't stating a policy of WHO or anything like that. I was just trying to articulate what we know.
There's a little contradiction there. I mean, the lady is walking back her earlier statement where asymptomatic transmission is rare, now says otherwise. Dr. Scott Atlas is with us.
Oh, this is all a bunch of horse crap.
It seems to me that the WHO is destroying its own credibility because I don't know what to believe now.
Yeah, hi, Stuart. Thanks for having me. Well, here's the issue.
Okay, so
she was stating the facts, and somehow people are reluctant to believe the facts, and she got political pushback. She didn't walk back the facts. What she said was she was stating what we know. And only thing we do know are the data from the studies, and the data show that it's rare to transmit the disease if you're asymptomatic. That's not really anything of an opinion. That's the facts, and we know that from contact tracing from Europe. So, it doesn't have to, you don't have to be a doctor to understand, Stuart, when you're sick, if you're coughing up the contagious material, you're more likely to transmit the disease than if you have no symptoms whatsoever. This should not be controversial. The controversy was she stated something against what people want to believe somehow because she was stating the evidence.
Well, in the medical community, does the World Health Organization have much credibility?
Well, the World Health Organization has credibility from the scientists who speak. It's a different issue from the politics of who is in charge and the whole issue with China. But what we do know when we look at their studies, that they're a well-respected organization. When you look at what they say, for instance, they're stating the fact, even when it's politically unacceptable. I'll give you an example. The WHO does not recommend masks for the general public. That's because the science does not say it makes sense for the general public. And when they came out with that on June 5th, they got pushback. And so then they qualified it, and they said, well, given personal preferences, and if you're in an area of wide transmission and you can't be 3 feet away, not 6 feet, 3 feet away, then maybe you should wear a mask. But they're specifically saying no masks are needed in a widespread way for the general public. So they're saying the truth. They're saying the facts. It's a separate issue from are the political leaders of the WHO credible. That's different.
Can I just ask a question unrelated to the World Health Organization? I want to ask you about vaccines. When and if we get a vaccine for COVID-19, is it something that we will have to take every year?
Well, that's a good question. No one knows. No one knows when and if, by the way. And no one knows the efficacy of the vaccine. It's not, I can tell you one thing, it's highly unlikely to be a magic wand. Other vaccines, like the flu vaccine, is 40 to 60% effective. So there's a false sort of mythology that somehow the vaccine's the answer. We don't know if we're going to have it every year because the virus, although there is some evidence that it changes, it doesn't seem to change as rapidly as the flu virus, for instance. So all of this is unknown. I think what we do know is this, that we need to open up, and we should open up from the science, regardless of a vaccine. That's a false prerequisite for opening.
Dr. Scott Atlas, look, thanks for joining us. You're throwing some light on an otherwise murky subject here. We appreciate that. Dr. Scott Atlas, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
A number of states have indeed reopened, and they are seeing an increase in virus cases. I need to know more about that, actually.
They are, Stu. Look, new cases notably higher in North Dakota, Texas, Alabama. The question is, though, it's unclear whether this is because of increased testing or because of the economic reopening and more people around with each other. Look at these.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I want to break in for a second. I want to take you to Capitol Hill, where George Floyd's brother is now testifying. Let's listen first.
And my sister, Harry's kids, and everyone who loves him. And that's a lot of people. I have to be the strong one now because George is gone. And me being the big brother now is why I'm here today. To do what Harry always would have done. To take care of the family and others. I couldn't take care of George that day. He was killed. But maybe by speaking with you today, I can make sure that his death will not be in vain. To make sure that he is more than another face on a t-shirt, more than another name on a list that won't stop growing. George always made sacrifices for our family, and he made sacrifices for complete strangers. He gave the little that he had to help others. He was our gentle giant. I was reminded of that when I watched the video of his murder. He called all the officers sir. He was mild-mannered. He didn't fight back. He listened to all the officers. The man who took his life, who suffocated him for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, he still called him sir as he begged for his life. I can't tell you the kind of pain you feel when you watch something like that. When you watch your big brother, who you looked up to your whole entire life, die begging for his mom. I'm tired. I'm tired of pain. Pain you feel when you watch something like that.
Okay, guys, let's see here.
You looked up to for your whole life, die begging for his mom. I'm here to ask you to make it stop. Stop the pain. Stop us.
Alrighty.
For help, and he was ignored. Please listen to the calls I'm making to you now. To the calls of our family and the calls ringing out the streets across the world. People of all backgrounds.
Alrighty, now let's see.
Demand change. Honor him. Honor George. And make the necessary changes.
All right. Well, everybody. Hi there, Jesse Hall. I got to ship out some more cars.
Teach them what it means to treat people with empathy and respect. Teach them what necessary force is. Teach them that deadly force should be used rarely and only when life is at risk. George wasn't hurt anyone that day. He didn't deserve to die over $20. I'm asking you, is that what a black man wants? $20? This is 2020. Enough is enough. The people watching in the streets are telling you enough is enough. Find the leaders that our country, the world needs the right thing. The people electing you to speak for them to make positive change. Start to mean something. You have the opportunity here today to make your name mean something to them. If this bill ends up changing the world for the better, and I think it will, then he died as he lived. It is on you to make sure his death is not in vain. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to Derek while he was here. I was bothered. But I know he's looking down on us now. Derek, look up at what you did. Big brother. You changed the world. Thank you for everything. For taking care of us on earth. For taking care of us now. I hope you find mom and you can rest in peace. For power. Thank you.
You know what's frustrating is nothing ever works. I tell you, Windows, I'm sorry for getting a little political now. What cars are you shipping? Well, I am shipping out I'm trying to do the last batch of the free cars. And I have to put them into stamps. Come on. All right, 3 ounces, 4 ounces.
I want to fast forward to the election. One of the things I was going to say is that the family of George Floyd has conducted itself with enormous vigilance. Look, can you imagine if one of your relatives had been so brutally killed as George Floyd was by that police officer in Minneapolis? I can't watch the video right. So Jonathan, they family has had themselves with dignity and restraint about that word as well. But this past this election is now going to be dominated by the issue of race. I don't. Frankly, we've seen these before. Unfortunately, many times, whether it's Rodney King or Eric Garner, on, where undue force is used and a person of color is killed. There are protests, wild riots, and there are calls for reform, and frankly, not much happens. Bottom line is where Floyd still died. What I do think could be an issue, a very important issue for this election, is unity. Because I think you can see in the polls, people are very upset.
All right. That's the third one. Copy, paste. Kelly Tucker, Toluca, Washington. James Mayer. I'm shipping all the free card for the Snake Mongoose set. All right, that was Amy Bell. Okay, and Daniel Ellis. Let's see, Daniel Ellis. Copy, paste. Kelly Cucker, Patrick Foley. I wish I could have done these faster, but I've just been so busy. And yeah, see, they don't get it. They still don't get about, I really get sick and tired of them talking about Japan. They don't understand. Do people understand? Okay, so here's the debate. People are always, they've never given up, and I don't know if it's the left or just these I can't even speak right now. These people that just think that we should have never dropped the bomb in against Japan in during World War II. My stepdad died at the island of Peleliu. It was just a fierce battle. Iwo Jima was just horrific. We had to literally one foxhole after another, and they estimated that 60 to 80,000 Americans would die if we invaded Japan. That's why the Pentagon was built. It wasn't to be a Pentagon to begin with. It was to be a hospital. That's how many people were going to die. Okay? And I'm sorry, war is terrible, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so I'm sorry for getting off onto a tangent. I know you guys probably like my tangents sometimes, but it really, it's hindsight. Ron Woodall. That's Ron Woodall, Devon Eroy, Patrick Foley. These are all cars I'm sending out. I'll pack these in a minute. Of course, my stamps.com is not responding right now. I think, man, somebody should fire, I gotta send that out. Gotta send that out. A Chariot, motor mount. Old car. Chariot. Roberto. All right, Lawrence. Robert Woodall. Lawrence of Missouri. You are getting your Aurora. Wow, he lives in Aurora. All right, James Curtis. James Curtis. He's next on my list. Copy. Paste. Tangytown, Maryland. Accept. Yes. Of course, I don't know why we don't have to get so upset about computers. I don't know how they do it to begin with. Ron? Ron Woodall. Where's Ron Woodall? Oh, there's Ron Woodall. Why aren't these printing like they should? Robert Brooks. That is the next person that's getting their free car. And that's James Curtis. I'll take a minute and I'll pack all these up. 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 Robert Brooks, man. All righty. Now, I'll get these. That's a big order. That's okay. Now, Mark, why didn't you tape the bottom of this package? Okay, let me cut these. Alrighty. Davin. That's one car. That is another car. That's Patrick Foley. Patrick. Yeah, defund the police. How is that going to work? I swear we're living in weird times. I honestly, I just... Okay, that takes care of that. I got 2 more to do here. That's James Curtis. I did James Curtis. I did do James Curtis. Ron Woodall? Thought I did Ron Woodall. Maybe not. Nope. Okay. Well, guys, yeah, we're not allowed to go outside and get a haircut and open our businesses, but I don't get it. All right, that is another load of the free cars that we're giving out people. Robert Brooks. One more for Robert Brooks. Oh, excuse me. I shouldn't do that on TV. No singing. Washington, let's see. Edward Washington. What did Edward Washington just buy? He just bought a Carrera Porsche. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, we have been had. This whole virus thing is one big joke. And I know if you disagree, well, I can't change your, I guess I can't change your mind, but I always look at things from a dollar signal. Money. Not necessarily, but the motivation is always the dollar. And from the political standpoint, this social distancing is absolutely a joke. No baseball. They still aren't going to do baseball. And to me, that's outside. That'd be the best place to do baseball. I tell you, we are living in crazy times. There's no logic. It's like all the adults have gone home and the kids are running the house. Anyways, I don't want to get political, but that's my opinion. Now, you might disagree, but see, I wish, you know, you can disagree with me, but I won't hate you. We can disagree. You can disagree all you want, and I won't hate you. I won't, really, seriously. Because I'm not supposed to hate. I can get upset. I do get upset a lot. I've always gotten upset. I don't know if I really had a lot of anger when I was in high school. I don't know if I did or not. I had a pretty good childhood. I was a... I'd never changed my childhood. I had the funnest time in my life. Honestly, I wouldn't when my parents got divorced and everything, we had to live in this apartment complex. Honestly, that was the funnest time of my life, is living in the Imperial Trace Apartments. I literally I could do not whatever I wanted, but I could you know what? I'm going to send somebody a really special car. This guy right here, Robert T. Books, I'm going to send him a white car. I'm going to send him a white Knight Rider car. It's called Car, K-A-R-R. I'm going to send him a white one. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to do something that he'll open this up and go, wow, look at that. I got a limited edition. Wow, this Brian Young, he must be crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I can't take it with me. I can't take it with me, but I want to make money, obviously. That's all small businesses want to make money, but I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. You know what I mean? Bean. There we go. Well, Mr. Brooks, you're going to get a nice little car. I hope you are happy about it. I hope that makes your day. Trying to think here. I didn't have a very good night's sleep. I need another kit. I need to send another one of these. You know what? I have dyslexia. How many of you have dyslexia? And I had dyslexia, or look at that, I can't even talk now. I can't even say the name. Dyslexia, or why can't I say that word? Am I losing my mind? Dyslexia. It's where you get letters reversed. Now, the doctors say, I went through a lot of classes, dyslexia. Some doctors say, or some of the profession says that you're actually a genius if you have dyslexia. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, I always tell my kids that I know 97% what is needed to be known. I could always, I'm sorry, I could always improve. Let's put it that way. All right, so that guy ordered 2 chassis, and I don't look at the numbers enough. Yeah, baseball could have been good this year, but it's all about money, guys. These guys aren't. Yeah. They're trying to split the money. These guys, well, it really goes to show how sports, you know, there's a great movie called Bobby Jones, The Stroke of Genius. He won all 3 champions golf back in. He's the one that founded the the Masters or in Augusta, Georgia. But he said in the movie, they have it in the movie that, I don't know if it's true or not, but anyways, he says that, you know, the definition of an amateur, basically, he doesn't get paid. And he said that that'll be the downfall of sports, is when all these professions get paid, because you're not doing it for the fun anymore. You're doing it for the buck. And that's what's happened with a lot of this. It's all about the holy dollar. But people pay for it, so I guess that's the way it is. That's the way it is. This is June 13th, 1925. This is Walter Cronkite, and good night. I used to do Walter Cronkite in
in my living room. That's happening all over the United States right now. It's going to happen more because people pull back so much in March and April. They save their power, and now they're ready to go. They're ready to spend money on cars. They're ready to go back to the doctor. They have those elective surgeries that have been delayed for so long. They spend money on food and clothes to get people over their homes again and celebrate life's events. That is big time consumer spending, and we need it because it's what's going to get businesses.
I need to submit April, May, June's internet bills. Oh, my wife, she's always...
Job creation, new jobs goes way up. The pace of economic growth really starts to pick up to an acceptable level. Are we going to see all of that towards the end of June, into July and August?
Alrighty. Let's see here. No, you can't. You know what? We went out to dinner. I took my daughter out to dinner, and I said, "Where do you want to go?" And you know, we wanted to go to dinner. And so we went to Chili's, or not Chili's, but yeah, Chili's. And all this stupid social distancing, it was a joke. I don't know how they're making money. I don't know how they're doing it.
By the way, the Treasury Secretary Mnuchin has just said that we will need another bipartisan stimulus plan or rescue plan, call it what you will, to help the recovery. He's just said that, and now the Dow was at 300, now it's down to 30, coming back a bit. You think we need another recovery package?
Boy, if it gives businesses incentives to hire and people get back to work, that's great, Stuart. If it extends unemployment benefits and creates incentives to not go to work, and we're throwing the money around that we don't have, I don't want any of it. The economy has natural stimulus. People are optimistic. Businesses are optimistic. Let that work. Don't get in the way of it. That's my concern.
You're fired up today, Brian. I'm glad to see it. Mr. Brandon, Professor, thank you for joining us, Brian. See you again soon. I have a lot of reopening news today, and I run through the headlines for you. Have a look at Starbucks. Okay, they're down 4%. They are overhauling their in-store experience, focusing more on digital ordering and less eating in. The stock's down because they said they're going to lose $2.2 billion in the third quarter because of the virus, of course. The next one is AMC, the movie theater people. They are set to reopen across the globe starting next month. No word on a set date, but they'll be open for some big releases like Disney's Mulan and Christopher Nolan's Tenet. The stock is up 11% on that. Best Buy reopening, I should say, 800 of their stores next week. No appointment needed now. They'll be bringing back 9,000 furloughed workers. The stock is virtually unchanged. Don't forget Apple. Don't ever forget Apple. They'll start letting employees back to their Cupertino campus. That starts next Monday. The reopening will be in phases. Only put a very limited number of workers will return immediately. Masks are required, but that's start. $350 a share is up $6, 1.8%. Otherwise, down 5. Let's talk about work from home. Mark, get into this, please. How many people say they're doing it now and they'll do it forever?
70%. 70%.
Okay, Brian Young.
Yes, I seen you on the YouTube.
Yes, I'm on. Yeah. Yes.
Have a catalog or any or something like that you could send me. I don't have a computer or any way of getting it. Just watch it online.
I don't have a catalog. What were you?
I've been ordering cars and stuff right from a company in Illinois that sell mostly A&W cars. But I like to buy. There's some more cars I'd like to buy. I'm looking into some controllers. I've got a debit card. You know, that's the way I've been ordering. But I don't have no way of seeing what you got.
Let me get some information for you. What is your phone number?
Another positive reopening headline from American Airlines putting more planes back into service. Tell me more.
And what is your address?
Now, American Airlines had parked around 435 aircraft and permanently retired around 100 of their fleet. But look, 14,000 planes around the world have been parked because no one's flying during these COVID lockdowns. American Airlines CDO, by the way, is...
Okay, so you don't. Okay, so here's what I recommend you do. Okay, you don't own a computer, correct? Okay, then what you need to do is now. Are you near to your local library? Okay, well here's what you need to do. Okay, is and write this down. Okay, you ready? ProTinkerToys.com. .com. This. Oh, you're in a wheelchair? Well, can't you wheel in? You get out, don't you? Don't you wheel in and out of your apartment? Well, this is what I'm saying. If you go to a library, type in my website, and they'll help you if you're not understanding computers, and you go to my website, and then you just take a pencil and write down the things you want, the item numbers, okay? And then you call me back, say, hey, this is the item number I found. I want to, and then I will do an order with you over the phone, and we'll process the order that way. And what it does is number one, it gets you out. You need to be out. Okay, it helps you with your body and your, your muscles and everything. You need to. If you stay inside, you're not going to be healthy. And so, go to the local post office, okay? Tell them that, hey, I want to go to this website. Can you help me? And they'll help you. They'll explain what to do. You might see now, don't give your credit card to anybody, or don't put it in the computer, or don't any do that. Just write down the items, or they allow you to print pages, okay? And you can print the pages of all the items. Yeah, I think it's like maybe 10, maybe 20 cents a copy. And see, then you could print it, take it back to your apartment, and then call me and say, here's all the things I want. Can you help me do that? Because I don't really have a physical catalog. Oh boy, that'd be another thing I should probably do. You know, I mean, no. I didn't mean the post office. That's my dyslexia. I have dyslexia. So, yes, do it. You'll matter of fact, they'll be there. You'll go there all the time now because you'll say, well, hey, I can buy stuff online, but don't. Exactly. Yep, exactly. Correct. Right, but here's another thing. Do you have the internet in your apartment? Does he have a computer? Well, does he? Can you tell him, hey, can you get on this website? Yeah, do that and ask him. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you'll do that. And you know what? You can, listen, how old are you? About 65? Yeah, that's what I figured that. You said, because I'm 61, and I'm thinking, okay, he's a little older than me. He's a lot about my brother's age. Okay, so what I'm saying is that, you can get cheap laptops right now at Walmart for like $300, okay? A laptop that will do everything you want to do for about $300. Oh, really? You might as well. You don't have. That's right. Well, good. And what was your first name? Joe. Well, we'll pray for you, Joe, that you get out of that wheelchair, okay? Get.
Right now, it's time for action. That's why USAA is giving payment refunds to eligible members. So they
Right.
before they're worried about.
Right. Exactly. You're welcome. Have a good day, okay? Yep. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's amazing. You can't. What Jesse was telling me, physical cattle would be a waste. Yes, it would be. It would be a complete waste of time. There's just not enough people that are. There's not enough people. Now, where did all these statements go? Oh, I tell you, I'm having a bad day.
There's always some new challenge trying to take us out, to shake us off. And if you're out there fighting through it, we know 260,000 people who have your back.
Dropbox. Brian.
Wants steady cash flow plus safety. NRIA is making a special accommodation.
Andrew, Outer World. Hi, internet, internet bills. My wife needs her internet bills. We get free internet at the house because she works for Ohio Virtual Academy. And so therefore I just have to send her the bill and they pay the bill, which is quite exciting. Well, guys, I've been on for an hour. We've had a couple people watching, and got Jesse. You want to thank Jesse for being online with us. Antoine, want to thank Antoine and Adam Hurt. Don Ellis, about 4 of you guys. About 4 of you are watching. Well, I hope today was kind of boring episode today. Not a lot of excitement. Other than that, I'm kind of I got my mind other places, as you probably can see. Sometimes my mind is focused on. I've got a truckload of RC cars coming in, but then I'm looking at. Here's my dilemma, guys. Is to whether to go full all in on our slot cars and toys and full all in, just go all in. That means getting Carrera, getting everything. Whether or not, that's the dilemma. Whether to go all in. And so I would wish you pray for me that I make some right decisions over the next couple months. I want to make my own set for Auto World. I want to make my own set, put my own cars in it. And so that's something I want to do, but I have to buy 1,000 sets. 1,000 sets at, whatever price, $69, $69,000. I know they'll sell. That's my dilemma, is whether to take out a loan to buy 1,000 sets. I know they'll sell. I have no doubt that they'll sell, probably in about a 5-year time frame. And so I have to decide whether I want to do that. If I go down that road, that expands the that will open up the door. See, and I've said this before to people. During the heydays of slot cars, which were in the 60s, but the amount of sets that were, the amount of sets that were sold in the 60s was just mind-boggling. You had so many retailers carrying these things. They were in every store. Every department store were carrying them. And there were hundreds of department stores back in the 60s. They were everywhere. Everybody had a department store. Everybody was selling. And therefore, you were selling millions of sets. we need that again. We need some retailer to buy millions of sets, thousands of sets. Yes, go in. John just said, yes, go all in. So we sold, when I was with SCX, we sold about 300,000 sets at Target. Now, you might think that's a lot of sets, and it is. 300,000 sets of 320 million people. So think about that number. 320 million Americans, probably about 100 million are adults, males. About another maybe 40, 50, 60 million are children, kids. So it's not 320 million as your target audience. It's how many, who are you targeting of that 320 million? So we sold 330,000 sets in Target. And I'm still getting, and that was 10 years ago, 2009, 2008, 10, 11, and 9, 10, 11. Now, those are the 3 years that they were in Target. People are still calling me saying, hey, I have this compact set. I need parts for it. Okay, so that tells me one thing, that number one, there's still a demand. Number two, if Target would carry a set again, they would sell. But you have a lot of buyers at these mass chains that really don't understand the consumer. They don't understand the consumer on what the consumer wants. They're just sticking stuff on the shelf, but they don't have any real vision of what that product is going to do for them. They just want that quick, easy buck, which is not the case. And so the only one that's putting sets at any quantity is Hobby Lobby. But we need to get more than Hobby Lobby. We need to be selling 1 million to 2 million sets a year. That's really a high number. If we can hit 500,000 to maybe 600,000 sets, that would be a beginning, because then that would mushroom into more and more. So it's going to take a let's do it, Brian. I got Detroit covered. Oh, Antoine. So that's where I'm coming from, and pray for me about that, God shows me what to do, in a sense of, I'm investing my money into more and more products. I'm just kind of sharing things with you as customers. You're buying from me. It's like I'd have conversations at Young's Newsstand. I'd have this. I'd have conversations all the time with my customers. I loved conversation with my customers, especially if it was slow, and it wasn't very slow a lot of times. And anyway, it's 11:30. I've got to get my kids lunch today, and I will be back probably on Tuesday. I'm going to try to get my other camera set up. I've ordered a 10-foot USB cable. That's what I'm going to use for my other camera, because I want to put it up over here. And if I run the cable over here, I can set the camera over there, which kind of shows that section. I want to show it to that table there, which is, I'll show you that table here. That's the gaming table, or that was the gaming table right there. And that's the demo table, but I want to redo that area to where I can do more products, demonstrations, and all that. This is my TV area. I'm coming to South Dakota there. Yeah, you're a free state, baby. Oh, South Dakota, man. She's my favorite governor. Oh, I wish we had her a governor here in Ohio. Anyways, that's my TV corner. All right, and then I have stuff in the ceiling. I have stuff everywhere, guys. That's the stairs going upstairs. And then we have all the way in the back is my workshop or my workbench, way in the back. And this is my workshop, guys. This is my Shangri-La. I wish you guys could come on down here one day. You can come on whenever you want. Just give me a call before you come down so I can schedule and I'm going to be here. We're just a small town Wayne. My son will be doing all the shipping while I'm gone. He's going to do all the shipping. And so we're going to do videos while I'm gone. But anyway, I want to thank you again for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give us thumbs up. Share it with all your friends. As many people as you can. We got to get more people into the hobby of slot cars. And it is growing. More people are. You need to set up a permanent scar layout to have some fun. You know what, Chris? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay? And thank you for that offer, because I'm working on that exact idea. I don't know. Okay, so this has always been my movie entertainment area. I got my chairs over here, but I'm kind of reevaluating if I want to keep this the way it is, and whether I want to have, like you say, have a racetrack set up, which I think I should do. I did have one. If you go back to the older videos about 9, 7, 8 years ago, you'll see my mega layout that I had upstairs, but I couldn't put that in there anymore. But I do have a table in the back that has a bunch of Legos. They're Chinese knockoff Legos. And I'm taking to my friend that has a big field, and I'm taking my 9mm, and we're going to start blowing these pirate ships up. They're made in China. They're really junk. And I built these giant pirate ships because they had all these pirate ships. They're real cheap. And so I took a couple out a couple weeks ago and just annihilate them. So I'm going to take the entire fleet and just blow it away. So, Chris, that is going to be, that is coming. Antoine Brian Young is my 137 slot car supplier. Thank you, Antoine. I want to thank everybody for watching today. And alios, amigos, Cortor Bador, Bruder Badi, Badi do. See you later, guys. Bye.